Hi, welcome back to another episode of Non-League's Legend. So we're back. I can't remember what I said in the last video about being back, but we've got to come back for this game. It's a home game against Leamington. New club versus my old club. It's got to be done. So before I come back for this one, and then also the Darlington game, another league game after. Since you was last with us then, so you can see the league table from here. Things be going not great, to be honest. So we are up down in 6th, 10 points off top, although we do have 2 games in hand, and that is because of our FA Cup run. So if we have a quick look at our schedule, the only frustrating thing about the FA Cup, in every round so far, second qualifying round, but our first game in the FA Cup this season, we drew, then won the replay. Third qualifying round, we drew, then won the replay. Fourth qualifying round, drew, won the replay, and then in the FA Cup first round proper, as you can guess, we drew. So now we have a replay. So yeah, it's absolutely killing us in terms of fitness. It's not helping us with our form. It's started to drop off. I mean, it doesn't look too bad actually. Since you're last with us against Blythe, so was it Blythe where we lost 2-0? Was that the game on camera? But since then, yeah, we got in the FA Cup games, as I just mentioned. 3-1 win in the second replay, against Radcliffe. Cameron Creswell getting 2, and Damon Stones, that man again, or that boy again, getting on the score sheet. Followed up with a 3-0 defeat to Farsley in the league. So FA Cup defeat. FA Cup again took us 2 rounds to get through. We did end up winning on penalties against Chester with Patrick Musa getting a goal in the 95th minute. Again, another youngster that I'm bringing through, 16 years old. If he's finishing the first touch, I reckon he'll get quite a few goals from me this season if given the chance. But yeah, anyway, so that FA Cup game followed up with a league defeat. This FA Cup game followed up with a draw against Guiseley. We should have beat them, but it's no coincidence that we're playing the FA Cup and then losing. I mean, it doesn't bode well for this game today because we've just played Bath and drew 0-0. So now we have a league game, and as previous forms tell us, we're probably going to drop points again today, but hopefully not. Especially we want to get one over on our local Leamington. But yeah, where did we get to? So the next league game was against Guiseley. It was a 0-0 draw. We did beat Chester in the 3 games against Chester in a matter of, 10 days? But we did get the win. Daniel Galloway, the once-away man, the one I'm trying to get rid of. Popped up in the 94th minute to get the winner. 1-0 defeat to Tamworth. Followed that. Tamworth, lower end of the table. Very disappointing. And then we've just drew with Bath 0-0. Any transfer news to sort of bring you before we go into the game? I don't think there is. We are looking to try and bring this guy in. Mohamed Sangara. As I say. He's played high level. League One, Premier League, etc. He looks decent. He does want to sign, but I've delayed the transfer just in case. I mean, looking at that, there's 2 League 2 clubs that want him. So he might be worth getting anyway. But I've delayed it because we desperately need a striker. But yeah, no other ins or outs to mention. But yeah, we're going to go straight into the game against Leamington. If you just have a quick look at the league table actually. So we may be down in 6th, but a win would take us, unless we get 10 goals, it's going to take us back up to 4th. Leamington are just right by us as well, so they're not having a bad season themselves. But the team that I've gone for today, actually I haven't got rid of the sub from the FA Cup game. But the team that we are going to start with is Foston Grohl, left back O'Malley. Centre backs Pike and Chapman starting to form a good partnership there. Right back is Joe Rowe. Left midfield is Sam Clucas. A bit disappointing so far this season, hasn't really done a lot. But Stones and Gallimore, actually I was going to give Stones a rest. He's doing okay. You can see average rating is good, all his stats are good. I just feel like, I don't know, maybe he hasn't stood out. Maybe just because he hasn't scored a few goals lately when he started so well. But 14 appearances, 6 goals, and a 7.19 rating. No, I'm going to keep him back in. forget it. It's going to stay back in. So yeah, Damon Stones and Daniel Gallimore in centre midfield, with Kane Felix on the right hand side. Up front, it's going to be Charlie Strofer and 16-year-old Patrick. No, it's not. I'm getting this completely wrong. It's Creswell and Musa up front. Have I got it completely wrong? Do I need to take anyone else off? Don't think I do. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Straight into today then. We do need a win. We can't keep dropping points. We need a bit of consistency. We just can't seem to score a lot lately. At all. Where we were started so well. Goals was coming in from everywhere. Centre backs, midfielders. Creswell obviously getting in quite a few goals, but lately, actually I wanted to see the Leamington team. It'd be interesting to see who their starting 11 is. Let's just have a quick look. Okay, so they're starting with Malden, Fosu left back, Cullinan. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Rowe with a free kick. Okay, Nadine goes back, but it's a big ball over the top for Creswell, but it's cleared up by the Leamington defence. Pike does well to win it back. He's Kane Felix. He dominated the game against Leamington when I was there last year. He just put a ball through to Creswell, who started it past the keeper. Great start. 1-0 Scunthorpe. You see, it was won by Pike here. Played it into Musa. Felix slightly past the Leamington defence, which is what their problem was when I was there. There were just too many easy balls in behind. And it's happened again. But this time I'm not complaining. I'm just going to pause it here. So we want to have a quick look at the teams. It's Cullinan and Sassy and Alpha Fontaine. So that's defence and goalkeeper I would have had last season. Looks like we've got a new player here, Regan Ralston. Alongside in midfield, Harry McHugh, Jack Turner, Joe Starbuck, Dan Turner and Jack Ledin up front. So it's a decent team. Not far off what I would have had last year. In fact, just one player off. No, two if you count McHugh. I think we'll be playing. But anyway, it's still early. You can see that it does bring us up to fourth if we can hold on for the win. Yeah, he's Omar on the left hand side. He's under pressure, but does manage to keep hold of the ball. Into Stones, great ball, just slightly through to Creswell, such as taking him wide. Gets that ball back in, and he's Patrick Musa. And there you go. There's that 16-year-old getting in on the goals. Great start. His first ever one in the league. But that's, I mean, look at the core of the team. So Foster, he's only young, I think he's 19. Chapman's 17. Stones is 17. And Patrick Musa is 16. So very, very good foundations to build on. Hopefully this formation with Musa, Creswell up front could have a good little combination. I mean, we are trying to sign a striker, but we've just got no money to bring in the ones that we want. Dan Turner come close there to get a ball back for Leamington. He shot from outside the box, just went past the post. Okay, but half hour gone, 2-0 up. Still don't feel comfortable with it being 2-0, especially in this league. One goal back and then tails are up and it could go completely wrong. Here's Jack Nadine looking for Ralston on the left hand side, first on cross, and it's cleared away. Well, it's going to come back out to Alva Fontaine. And he's Starbuck, and there you go, they've got one back. See, and all of a sudden it's a bit shaky again, but Leamington do pull one back. 10 minutes go to half time. Okay, so nothing else to mention. Hopefully, we'll have the full time whistle, but we'll have the half time whistle now first. See if we can manage to just keep hold of this win. I don't want to do no changes, nothing too dramatic. Just keep hold of it. I think if you can get through the first sort of 5-10 minutes, you're starting solid. Okay, so hour gone. Nothing to show in his second half. However, first highlight for the second half is coming up now. So get away with the ball over the top into Kane Felix. Can he put it back? He can. Oh, and it's cleared by Fosu. Here's the highlight still going. And Marley, what a ball. Felix can get the header, but good defending from Leamington. Still 2-1. Okay, coming up to the last 20 minutes. It's one of them moments now, like, do I make a change? Do I try and keep hold of it? Do I drop probably Musa in maybe? Oh, I don't like it. But I'm going to. Musa, it's just going to go there. We have two holding midfielders. Creswell in front of his own. Musa's done well. Okay, more Billions going to come on. Fresh legs, more experienced. And then what I'm going to do, into the last 10 minutes now, just time waste. Hopefully that works and pays off. With our form being so ropey lately, I would definitely take a scrappy 2-1 win. I've got to say that. I think it's a highlight with minutes to go. Getting more Billum. Here's Sam Klukas. He's lost the ball. What fun time wins it back for Leamington. Big ball over the top. Pike, what are you doing? Thought he's giving it straight to Jack Nadding then, but picks up by O'Malley. Stones runs it forward. Not really going anywhere. Straight to the goalkeeper. He plays it to Corden. He's played a long ball. Chapman clears up well. At the minute, it's hard to tell who this highlight's going to go to. It's saying again, looks like it's sending off. It's a second yellow card for Joe Starbuck. And that leaves Leamington down with 10 men. Going to have a second yellow card for his challenge on Stones. And hopefully that will do. Into injury time. And surely, yeah, there's the final whistle. So we come away with a 2-1 victory over Leamington. Good to get a win over the, I was going to say rivals, but not really rivals. They're just my former club. I wanted to get one over on. And we did. There you go. Crowley gets one over on Leamington. Very good win. Up into 4th. If we can win our game in hand, we'll be top with 4 points beyond Gateshead. But yeah, next game is Darlington. Where are they? 16th. Okay, so we'll come back to the Darlington game. Okay, we're back for the next game against Darlington, away from home. So straight into the team news then. Everything's pretty much the same, apart from Creswell's picked up a bit of an injury. He's back in 4 days. What's wrong with him? Treatment for a twisted knee. Okay. But anyway, Nat Wallace comes in for him. 20-year-old striker, finishing 13, heading 12. Seems okay to bring in. However, I haven't really given much a chance, so I'd say it's a bit of a gamble, but we'll see how it goes. Team news then, yeah, Foster in goal, back four with O'Malley, Pike, Chapman and Rowe. Midfield from left to right is Kluka, Stones, Gallimore, Felix, and then up front is Wallace and Musa. I'm just going to quickly change Felix's winger position to attacking. But other than that, we're good to go. So it'd be good to get 2 wins on the bounce, build momentum and try and catch Gateshead. I know the first few games of this Scunthorpe team, I was thinking, because we won quite many, look at that for form. Darlington haven't won in the last 6 games. But yeah, as I was saying, so we was on top and doing really well. I thought it was going to be a bit of an easy season, but it just goes to show that a few drop points and you're fighting to get back up there again. But with Darlington's form, we're coming in on back off the win. Hopefully we can pick up the another 3 points to get us back up there. Okay, his first highlight of the game. Okay, here's Klukas. Ball over the top looking for Wallace. Does well to hold it up. What about Klukas? Musa. Oh, I thought he was going to score again. His header, I don't know if it was saved onto the post, but he come out. And Darlington cleared. Okay, so Darlington forward on the right hand side. Ball into the middle. Thought Felix was going to get there. Oh, Chapman done well. Good defending from Chapman. Although Felix has lost it again. And that's put us in trouble. Sounds like Felix could get away twice then. There's an early ball over the top, but their effort just wide. Still 0-0. Okay, so as it stands, I think Gateshead are winning. And we just get these scores back up. Are they playing? Oh no, it could be lying. Oh, they're drawing. Oh, now they're losing. Okay, just saw that 1-0 to Blythe. But we need to pick up our game before we worry about them. So a win for us would get us hopefully into third, depending on Blythe's goal difference, but game in hand behind Gateshead with three points at stake. Here's what we want, but we need to figure out this game plan here. So still nothing happening. It's 0-0. I mean, Wallace is having a great game. Time for a change, I think. So what I'm going to do is Wallace is going to come off. Strofer hasn't done anything for me. Not worth putting him on. Okay, so I'm going to go a bit like this. A few minutes. I'll even push the wingers up a bit as well. Yeah, time to push the wingers up. Lucas can get pushed up. Actually, I'm going to put him. I'm going to go with the 3 up top. We need to go for this win. Okay, just over 10 minutes to go. It's still 0-0. We've had one shot on target. One shot and it's on target, but come on, we need to take advantage of Gateshead dropping points. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. No, it appears that's a bit boring 0-0. Very disappointed with that one. Oh, we need a striker. We definitely need a striker. So I think the main aim now is just, if I'm not wrong, it's the FA Cup game next. If we can beat them, that'll get a bit of money in for us, a bit more money. And then hopefully we can use that to try and get a striker in. Yeah, I don't like the fact that we drop points again. But okay, so hopefully get some money in, get a striker. That's my aim for the next over a month or so. So we'll play through December. We'll come back for the beginning of January against Kettering and then Edinburgh. But if you like that, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment, let me know what you liked, disliked, want to see more or less of. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.